Let's face it, getting old can be rough, but you can dwell on it or you can embrace it. Our next guest chooses the latter. Here to talk about his essays on aging and his new book, Tim's Senior Moments, is Tim Bryce. Thank you for being here.
Nice pleasure to be here.
This is going to resonate and is, I'm sure, resonating with so many people. Senior moments, you hear it all the time. We got to learn to laugh at ourselves. So how did you decide, or when did you decide, I think I'm going to turn this into a book?
Well, I've been writing for years and years. I've done management books, systems, technology, people for young people and so on. And it was only recently that I discovered that I had this huge senior following. And so I decided to write something for them. Now, this is not something like a novel that you write through. This is a collection of essays that talks about, what's the meaning of aging? How should we celebrate it? There's a section in there I call A Little Silly, which is just about humorous anecdotes, like talking about dogs, drugs, going to the supermarket, waiting in doctor's offices is big with seniors. I also have a section in there on history. Because I found seniors really enjoy history for some reason. Nostalgia, even athletics. So I talk about baseball, fishing, that kind of stuff. I pitched it over at a senior center over in New Tampa last Thursday. This is out just last week. Mm-hmm. And they said, well, this sounds great. Can you come on in and do some lectures, for our people here, do some book signings? I said, yeah, sure, why not? But no, this is something for them to enjoy and have fun. Great for parents. The reviews so far have been very good. I'm very encouraged by what I'm getting.
Well, you have the right outlook. And I want to, when you bring up all those different topics and those moments where you need to learn to laugh at yourself, right? What is one that comes to mind that you think people will relate to?
Well, one person who came back to me, he says, I love your thing on Easter Island statues. And Easter Island statues is my take on, people now when you go on into a fast food restaurant and they come down with the stupids real conveniently. I had a friend who went into a Taco Bell and he gave $5 for a little bag of something. It was $3.14, and the electricity went out in the place. He said, well, can I have my change? And she goes, well, the cash register is out. And he says, dear, it's only $1.86 you owe me. Can you give me that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? They couldn't do anything. They were totally enamored with technology. They can't do anything without technology. Why not just a little common sense? So seniors will love little stuff like that.
You said the moment you turned 60, people started to treat you differently. How?
It's like, once you turn 60, and that happens to all of us, don't worry about it. It's very painless. But, they start to look at you and say, okay, old man, sit in the corner, have your cookie. We'll take it from here. I got a few dances left on my card. I still, want to go out and do things. I'm always going to be writing. I'm always going to be consulting out there. And if you take that away from me, I think I might as well just give me a Viking funeral someplace. I'm done. But no, the other thing I want to get over this misconception about is when you get into your 60s and so on, with the retirement, they think, okay, you're just going to retire. Everything's going to be great. Yeah. The kids are gone. You can rest, you can relax and have some fun. No, now you start worrying about your parents and Aunt Edna, Uncle Joe, all these other pets and grandchildren are coming along. So the thing is, there is no break. Yeah. You just change your priorities that you have out there.
Yeah. Well, I love this, and I think you're going to love it too. I'm going to have to take this to my parents.
Thank you.
They're going to enjoy it. Thank you, Tim, for being here.
Thank you.
You can learn more about Tim's book by going to his blog, The Bryce is Right. You like that? Yeah. The Bryce is Right at timbryce.com. You can also find his book right now on Amazon. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.